Hey everybody, today we are taking a look at the Lexus RX F Sport model. This car starts at $47,000 and is outfitted with a variety of amenities that weigh in at $7,000. This includes a sporty front fascia, which is reflected in the mesh grille, and a lower lip with a bigger air intake. So while I'm a proponent of the exterior elements of this car, I'm not crazy about the interior. By contrast, it feels dated. This includes this sort of, very 1990s looking center console. They've adorned it with a Lexus, or a yellow Lexus logo. And there's no soft touch rubber buttons. It just doesn't scream opulence. I do, however, like the mouse, which controls the infotainment system in this car. And it actually really works. Contrary to many infotainment systems and their control modules, this one, as you scroll through each menu item, has resistance. So as you're kind of floating around in between menu items, when you hit a menu item, you get feedback. It slows it down. Nevertheless, it's intuitive. So as you're driving, it's not something that requires you to take your eyes off the road too long. And again, it's probably not as good as BMW's connected drive altogether, but as far as being intuitive, it probably makes the top of the list for me. By contrast, the infotainment system is a little bit dated looking, but it's still usable, still speedy enough. It just lacks the aesthetical appeal that we've seen in BMW and, dare I say, Audi. Despite the $7,000 additional price tag over the regular RX 350, this car produces the same amount of horsepower, the exact same powertrain, which is a 3.6-liter V6, 270 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque. Transmission, so there's an 8-speed gearbox. It shifts relatively smoothly, though it's not the fastest. And, granted it's an SUV, but keep in mind this is an F Sport model. It's supposed to have some sort of gusto, some sort of zip to it, and it just feels a little bit laggy. And standard is a power liftgate, which you can just hit the button on the key fob and it opens automatically, and vice versa. There's also a button directly on the liftgate itself. It'll emit a beep just to ensure that nobody gets their head taken off. Steering feel is always of paramount concern, and actually, surprisingly, it's not a concern for me in this vehicle. It's connected, it doesn't feel too numb or over boosted. It's, by most accounts, decent steering. And much like other competitors in the space, it just wouldn't be the same if you didn't have F Sport badging. Additional features include heated and cooled seats, which, based on comparison to, say, BMWs, are just mediocre at best. 19-inch graphite wheels, which are an inch larger than the regular RX 350. For an extra grand, you can get a Mark Levinson speaker system, which sounds decent, but by no accounts is the best I've heard in a car. It's a bit flat at times and requires you to crank up the volume to really get something out of it. Adding to the list of convenience features are rear seats that split 40-40-20 and can be folded using these handy handles that are located at the back of the car, and when folded, double capacity from 40 cubic feet to 80. While not necessary, you can get a HUD, a heads-up display. It will show you your speed of travel, be it in miles per hour, kilometers per hour, the gear you're in, and radio station, the volume you're at, and most importantly, the next turn on your GPS coordinates or your destination. So let me conclude. From an exterior standpoint, I think the RX-F looks fantastic. It's aggressive and has a bunch of lines that are sexy and appealing, and actually will probably turn heads. Unfortunately, you get inside of the vehicle and it's a letdown. It feels dated, doesn't feel like it's something you want to ride in every day. And then you compound that with the fact that it has a premium cost over the regular RX 350 and the same powertrain. So why not just get the RX 350? I'm Kristen DaCosta for Gadget Review. Thanks for watching.